Logan Isaac.
Leo Shane.
Hi, Leo. This is Logan Isaac. We spoke a few years ago when I was still in D.C. Is this a good time for about 5 or 10 minutes?
A quick 5 minutes.
Sure. I have information that is damaging to the Harris campaign, but that would potentially influence the votes of 23 million soldiers, veterans, and dependents.
Okay. What do you got?
As California AG, Harris ignored a bill that was supposed to give military and veteran status protected class in California under the Civil Rights Department, AB 556, October of 13. Her office ignored it. They put out press releases on other bills. They put out annual reports on other bills and other civil rights and ignored AB 556. I found this out because I recently filed a CRD complaint with California, and the complaint intake form did not contain military and veteran status. They were still confused about the difference between two laws and clearly had not been AB 556 had not been implemented. It's been 11 years. When she was in the Senate in 19, there was a congressional inquiry signed by 6 congressional members sent to the Attorney General Barr and FBI Director Wray. FBI Director Wray is still serving under Biden. Wray and Barr, this inquiry, asked them why they were not enforcing military civil rights, specifically a hate crimes prevention, hate crimes protection under Title 18, Section 1389. That bill the inquiry was ignored while Harris was making a name for herself as a watchdog on the judiciary. She would have overseen Barr and Wray and could have said something. When she selected Tim Walz as her vice presidential candidate, she had good reason to already have known that her own vice president had less rights than she did. I recently found this out 48 hours ago because the person that worked with me on the Trone letter, who was then chief of staff for David Trone, was a guy named Andy Flick. Andy Flick was hired by the New Democrat coalition and then hired by the vice president's office in September of 2023. Harris should have known since September of 23 about military civil rights. Whether or not Flick told her, didn't tell her, is none of my concern. But her office had information that she should have known or picking a vice president who is a veteran would have given hypocrite vibes. I've been trying to spout this from every treetop.
Put that.
Sure.
Yeah, put that aside for a second because I'm still not understanding the initial part. This was a bill that was passed in
Correct.
California, but
Yep.
not implemented.
That is correct.
And the bill said what?
Adding military and veteran status to the protected classes underneath the Civil Rights Department of the state of California. As AG, it was her responsibility to implement it, according to Article 6, Section 13 of the California Constitution.
I obviously am not familiar with that at all.
I have 2 blog posts
at
gijustice.com. I can forward you the URLs to verify them independently.
Yeah, forward it to me. Let me look into it. It's not the slam dunk that it could be here, but there may be something of interest in it.
Additionally,
do you have my current email address?
I don't know. I've been pinging the Democrats from local to state to everybody I could find to get this in front of them, and they've dragged their feet. I even have language drafted that she could release from her campaign, but I've gotten nowhere until I learned that Andy Flick was a direct connection between Harris and her own history through me. And Andy Flick now knows because he's been tweeting on X, and I openly added him to make sure he saw it. So that the timer's going. Her office should have known when they hired Flick because Flick brought that experience with him, and Flick now should know because it's been brought to his attention publicly. But I'll forward you the stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me see if I have your email. Hold on, I've got your contact card up. L. Shane at Military Times?
That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah, send me a link. Let me look at some stuff here, and I'll get back to it.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Bye.